Hey guys, Bullet for the win here, and once again I'm back with the little laugh right after. You guys can tell I'm nervous. Uh, I'm back with Vacation from Hell, and this is gonna be part two of however long the series is gonna be. But I'm sorry it took so long for me to get the video up, and you know it's been a little hectic lately because school's starting tomorrow. I'm doing this commentary pretty much an hour or two before I'm going to sleep. I'm getting ready for hell to begin. Vacation from Hell is over, and hell is about to start all over again. But, so I left off where, I was on the plane, and everyone was staring at us. And, so that's fine. So we're walking down the aisle, getting ready to go to my seat. And it's like 3/4 of the way down. It's like right behind the wing of the plane. And, we sit down, and, there's no room for my carry-on. So I had to put my carry-on in between my legs, and, you can imagine how uncomfortable that can get after 8 hours of sitting in an airplane. So it starts off, I'm just like, oh, whatever, fine, I'll let my sister have the section where she could put her bag up in the compartment, and I'll put the bag in between my legs and just be a man. Well, so when you're on an airplane, you're very limited to the things that you can do, and I didn't feel like playing my DS. I didn't feel like sleeping, so I did the only logical thing that any teenage boy would do. I read. I read an entire book in 5 hours, or however long the plane ride was. And I always make fun of people reading books, and I realize that reading books aren't as bad as people make them out to be, as long as it's interesting. Like, I read a book called Max. It wasn't half bad, but even though it wasn't bad, I still hated it. Reading it was like a fucking job, and the only reason why I picked the book up in the first place was to read it for school. So even though the book was pretty good, I wanted to kill myself while I was reading it. And I know majority of the people that have subbed to me feel the same way, but I know there's one or two people also that would be like, well, what do you mean reading's fun? How do I put this? If reading was fun, libraries would have a much higher popularity rating than they do now. Just think about it. Alright? I know you guys are going to be like, well, everyone goes to the library for lunch at school. And no. Fuck that. Moving on with Vacation from Hell. So we're on the plane, and I'm reading. And the entire time, I have my sister next to me, who has a fucking iPod blasting. So now I'm trying to read my book, okay? That I need to read for school, okay? And, all I could hear is shots. And, how does it make me feel? Everybody! It was annoying. It hurt my ears. And, I wanted to smash my head against the crystallized window that was on my left-hand side. But, after 2.5 hours of reading, I was about, a little more than halfway through. And they served us lunch. Oh, that's great. Yeah, yummy lunch. So they put the food down, and they give you an option. They have to have something for vegetarians, so they had pasta or chicken. So I said, fuck it, give me the chicken. Right? And, I got the chicken. I open it up, and, they don't fucking warn me that it's gonna be burning hot. So I open it up, and I get blasted by steam. And I don't mean, when you... It's not the steam that comes off of a shower when it's cold in your room and you turn the shower on. But I mean the type of hot where you dip your hand in boiling water and no one it caught me completely off guard, and I screamed at the top of my lungs. And I didn't really scream. I was just like, oh fuck, And everyone at that point woke up and was like, holy shit, why is that kid cursing and screaming on a plane? What is he what is he up to? And one of the what do you call her? Fucking air hostess, whatever the hell they're called. They came over and are you okay, sir? I'm like, yeah, I could just use a drink. And she gave me a Coca-Cola, which was nice of her, but fuck it, I deserved it. Okay. So after I had my lunch or my dinner, whatever the hell you want to call it, we had another half an hour until we got off the plane. So I'll speed this up. We got to the airport, and because we don't have European passports, we had to wait on the line for 4.5 hours because Europeans are fucking slow as hell. or actually Irish people are. And the entire time that we were sitting there, I just thought of how many bullets it would take to kill everyone on the fucking line so I can get ahead of them. And I counted there was about 50 people in front of me, so I said I could do with 35 bullets. And you know what? I believe I could have. But moving on from there, we eventually got to the line, and they had a problem with me because I displayed my anger more than, the people surrounding me and my family. And by displaying my anger, I mean that the guy said hello to me, and I just bit my tongue, and I didn't say anything back to him. If he wants to move like a slug and not do his job correctly, I'm not going to speak to him. And so he's like, can you please step to the side? And now I'm just like, fuck my life. So I step to the side, and I'm sitting there for another 10 minutes, and my dad walks past me, my stepmom, and my sister, and I'm still standing there. And they're waiting at the other end of the hallway waiting for me. He comes over, and he's like, is there a problem, sir? And I was like, no, sir, there isn't a problem. But, obviously you have a problem with me, so why am I standing over here? For no reason. What did I do wrong? Can you explain to me what I accomplished or didn't accomplish? He's like, well, I don't appreciate attitude from, from a minor while I'm trying to do my job. Well, I said, I don't appreciate waiting on a line for 3 hours while I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. And he goes, oh, I respect that, and he let me go. Alright, guys, this is going to be next video. Peace!